Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Season 4 of the After Hours Gaming League. This is your host, JW Schmo. We're in Week 1 of the regular season. We've got a fantastic matchup going on here between Raytheon and NetSuite. Two teams that made it all the way to the semifinals, one team that made it all the way to the final match in Season 3 B-League. This is the matchup you've been waiting for. NetSuite taken out by Yelp in the semifinals, unable to prove themselves against Raytheon, facing them today. However, game number 1 went to the Great from Team Raytheon. Gato Bit unable to hold off the Zerg onslaught. Let's see if our next NetSuite opponent can take it to Raytheon. Let's go ahead and get started. In the bottom corner, playing for NetSuite as the Blue Terran is Ellen Page. And in the upper corner, playing for Raytheon as the Red Protoss is the Enigma himself, Puzzle. And Puzzle is puzzling his puzzler no more. A pylon goes down, his first decision has been made. And everyone is better off for it. APM rolling, APM thundering through the night, with an average between the two of them 140, 110 going to Puzzle and 33 to Ellen Page. A supply depot goes down and an SCV is risking his life trying to learn the secrets of this map, searching, wandering, going to the watchtower. His mission is to learn, to explore, and to eventually build an engineering bay somewhere that is really inconvenient for every single player on the planet. So we've got a gateway here for our Protoss player. A fairly typical opening. I will note that there is an assimilator on each gas location for our Protoss. This is going to allow him faster tech. It gives him an ability to be very trickery in the mid-game. He can go one of many different ways, especially against his Terran opponent, who is going with his orbital command. He is getting a refinery fully populated and throwing down a second barracks. The SCV did in fact not throw down the engineering bay as we expected. This is going to allow Puzzle to build his natural whenever he very well pleases. And we will puzzle for eons as to when exactly Puzzle will finish puzzling and will lay down that natural expansion. Ellen Page blocking off with supply depots, going for the C3 supply depot block, keeping his mineral line well guarded against any Protoss nefariousness. We do have a stalker on the map and a lone probe wandering this barren wasteland. We do see the natural going down here for Puzzle, while his one stalker marches on, searching. An excellent set of map control by our Protoss player. He has the entire place locked down. He is going to know if Terran is doing any sort of movement with his main army. However, if Ellen does decide to go with a medevac play, he is going to be able to get around those watchtowers fairly effectively. This one stalker is going to be met with some resistance here. These Marines are going to be able to do a little bit of damage to his shields, bring it down about halfway. However, it is not going to be enough. This Stalker is going to run, and concussive shells are going to be just finishing up, and that is going to make this army right here just a wee bit inconvenient for our Protoss player, who is not ready for this engagement. One Stalker, shields are down. And the chase begins. The Stalker runs. It does look like this is going to be very untimely for our Protoss player. These Marines are going to bypass that first Nexus. They're going for the mother load. They're going to go right into the main with very minimal defense here from our Protoss player. Can he get the Warp Core out? He needs a Photon Overcharge. This Mothership Core is just barely going to escape. Target firing the Marauder. The Marauder goes down. Excellent micro here by Puzzle. Right now, this Nexus is the only thing between defeat and victory for a Protoss player. Terran very intelligently going after that natural, which is completely vulnerable at this point. Not enough energy, however. It does look like Protoss has regained enough steam. He is now target firing again, individual units. That Marauder is going to go down. Another Marauder is going to go down. Is that bunker going to finish? It does not look like it. And now, as desperate as it seemed, hope has arrived for our Protoss player. His natural survived, no major damage, nothing that cannot be repaired. And this Immortal has become MVP of the regular season. And why I ask, why is my computer freezing? Pylon goes down. Our Terran Marine is going to pass it in the night. I do not think he is going to see it. He does, though, in fact, see it. He knows the inevitable is coming. He must know. It does look like a bunker is going down for him. However, it may be too late. Another Immortal is being built. A sentry. That one probe is drawing those Marauders out there, being targeted fire by the Stalkers. And now the pressure is being put on here by our Protoss player. He is laying down the hurt. It does look like our Terran player is going to try and put some bunkers down. However, they're not going to be built fast enough. This engagement is happening now. And there is nothing stopping it. No bunker here to offer support. No safe harbor for our Terran Marines. They are going to be target firing those Zealots. However, that is going to allow the Stalkers to come in and do some serious damage. A pullback by our Protoss, giving them time to try and finish those bunkers. Not going to happen. Target firing the sentries. The sentries go down. Now it's just up to this one Immortal and these Stalkers. The Marines doing a fantastic job holding down the fort. However, not enough. One Marine left. And there's the GG. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 9 minutes and 45 seconds into this match, NetSuite is down 2-0 in regular season week number 1 against Raytheon. They are on the ropes. They need a win. Tune in to game number 3 to see what happens. This is JW Schmo from Team Raytheon.